Now on WDRB News.
He opened fire on a high school prayer circle.
There's no justification or excuse for what I did.
To this day, I still don't understand why he even has the option of parole.
Now, 25 years later, he could get out of prison. Why on the final day of Michael Carneal's parole hearing, his fate is still unclear.
What do you think the community perception of you is, Mr. Carneal?
That I'm a monster.
That's where we start today at 4, a split decision on whether a Kentucky school shooter should get out of prison 25 years after the crime.
He killed his classmates at the age of 14 and was sentenced to life in prison. WDRB's Monica Harkins has the testimony today from Michael Carneal, why even he is conflicted on whether he should be released.
There's no justification or excuse for what I did. I'm offering an explanation.
Tuesday morning, it was Michael Carneal's turn to try and persuade the Kentucky Parole Board he should be released from prison.
I think I can do a lot of good out there. I think I can benefit the Commonwealth.
He was 14 years old when he opened fire at Heath High School in December 1997, killing 3 teenage girls and injuring 5 others. Though he was sentenced to life in prison, Kentucky law requires minors to be considered for parole after 25 years.
What do you think the community perception of you is, Mr. Carneal?
That I'm a monster.
2 members of the parole board oversee the initial hearings. Monday, victims shared with the board their take on his release.
We were sentenced to a life of pain and suffering on that day that we lost Nicole.
6 people wanted him to stay behind bars, while one victim says if Carneal is cleared mentally fit, he does deserve a second chance.
The man that boy became should get the chance to try to do and be better.
The board asked Carneal if he thinks he should be released.
I don't know that, honestly. I mean, it depends on when you ask me. Sometimes I think, that I would just deserve to be killed.
But says other times he feels he can do good in the world if he's released. He told the board several of the people he shot he considered friends, but it was the voices in his head that caused him to shoot up the lobby that day.
It makes me feel terrible that I hurt anybody. I mean, my friends or not my friends or anybody, makes me feel terrible that I did that to anybody at all.
He told the board he still hears voices, but knows now how to not listen to them and takes 3 different psychiatric medicines each day to help.
To you and to the victims and the victims' friends and families and the whole community, that I'm sorry for what I did. I know it's not going to change anything. It's not going to make anything better, but I want them to know that I am sorry for what I did.
After about 25 minutes of deliberation, the 2-person panel came up split. Carneal's case was referred to the full parole board for Monday. Only the full board can sentence him to serve out his full sentence without another chance for parole. They could also defer his case for up to 10 years. Monica Harkins, WDRB News.